Who are you and why do you make music?
Hey man, say man, what happening, man? I'm Mad Keys. Mad stands for making a dreamy day.
Yeah.
Damn, what's the other part of the question?
And why do you make music?
Oh, I make music for one to be understood. It was a way for me to channel my emotional vulnerabilities in ways that I couldn't with the people around me, the people I was raised with. It's a source of empowerment, not only for me, but the people who listen to my music. I feel like I really am inspirational in a way that like I want people to be more of themselves. Like the more I discover myself and I love myself, I want to show other people that it's true for them too.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. What made you decide to make Hell's Kitchen?
Man, my boy, formerly known as Amadeus, and now Swaggy, he hit me up and was like, bro, I got this concert. I need you on it. I need you and ISO, well, formerly known as ISO. Y'all should do a set together. And through that, we linked up, we made a song, It's Motion. We made a video for it. We was like, man, if we just do a song each week and do a video each week, by the end of the year, we should blow up, right? By that logic, so we started linking up each week. Maybe the song got made that week, maybe not. Attendance varied. we pulled through. We got it done.
Yeah. What was your initial interaction with recording the music?
What was this? This was like 2017, maybe sophomore or junior year. I used to have this homegirl. We still cool. We just don't kick it as much now. Aya Breezy and her folks, they've been doing music for a long time. They had a studio up at this church, and I had made this song I wrote called Black Love because I wanted to unify the black community and bring back that sentiment of black love back into our community. I felt like we hated ourselves so much during that time, and it took me like 4 hours to record that one song. And it wasn't like a full, section by section song. It was probably 2 minutes of me just straight rapping. I don't even think there was a hook. And I was just so bad at recording it that it took me 4 hours. And now I'm the beast that you see today.
Gotcha. Respect to you. Respect. What do you aim to achieve through this creative expression?
For one, I want other people to be seen. It's even back to just the whole loving myself. I feel like the more you can do for self, the more you can do for other people. And it dives into like, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I feel as though through my creation of music, I'm discovering parts of myself that were previously fragmented. And I want other people to see themselves too, the parts of themselves they may have lost due to either trauma, mental health, or just lifing, and empower those, but also have them feel those things. I think our culture is so desensitized emotionally, we don't have the space nor the time because we're always working to feel our feelings. So I want each song to be a moment, whether that be a moment for partying, a moment for love, a moment for peace and tranquility, a moment for chaos and anger. Whatever that moment they may need, they can turn to Mad Keys, and I'm gonna turn them up.
Okay. Perfect. All right. If you could work with any artist and producer for a full-length album, who would it be and why?
Man, any artist and producer, I gotta go with my boy Andre 3000 for sure. I feel like me and him, we have some synastry there. But the producer, because of course I'm gonna produce on it.
Yeah.
Who would I go with? You know what? Cardo got wings. Cardo got wings. Yeah. I feel like me, him, and Andre, we could cook up something so like, we'd make a classic. Yeah. Not only would it bump, because old head, young nigga, that shit's going. But both of us have the lyrical prowess to where we could give you something very substantial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So what is next for you in your solo career?
I'm definitely looking to dropping more collaborative projects. Smooth Skinny Pimps should be out by the time this drops. Definitely go check out Smooth Skinny Pimps. Shout out my boy Clutch Godbond.
Okay.
Jacoby and I also have an EP that we're working on. I guess that's not solo, but you know, getting my name out there.
Yeah.
I definitely have done some engineering and production on other people's projects. After Death has some Mad Keys production on there.
Right.
And I'm working on a solo album. I've kind of realized that I've subconsciously been realizing that I'm artistic through music. And so I feel like this next album is going to be really emotionally heavy, really dense, just a whole lot of processing that I've kind of done the last like year or so.
Right.
Right now it's called Sunflowers Bloom at Midnight. It might change, but I'm fucking with that right now. And man, I'm just trying to perform more, get my name out there. Come see me at Porch Fest 2026. I definitely think we'll do another Bluff City Bars. I hope we'll do another Bluff City Bars. Y'all need to hit up these venues and these promoters. Tell them to hit up either me or After Death or Swaggerty or Eros from Zion. You know, we trying to we try to put y'all onto that Memphis sauce, man.
Yeah.
Anybody that's not in Memphis, hit up y'all people.
Yeah.
But yo,
Gotcha.
No.
Okay. How would you describe your music and who is it for?
I describe my music as kind of like avant-garde, not in a snobby way, like, ooh, I'm so experimental. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna have a home in Memphis rap, that Memphis sound, you know, 3-6 Mafia, Young Dog, Key Glock, Juicy J solo stuff, Project Pack solo stuff.
Right.
Of course, that's always gonna be my home, but I am a musician. I love jazz, I love funk. Honestly, this new album is really gonna be soulful. Everybody's gonna expect me to be really turned, and it's gonna be really slow and soulful. And y'all is gonna have to sit with my feelings for an hour. I make music for people that were othered. I make music for people that went their whole lives unseen, and now they're adults and they got all this prowess and talent and latent potential. I speak to the people that, you know, they have chosen family. They have communities that were based in authenticity rather than doing all these BS social games. I really talk to anybody that's willing to hear my music, for real. If you hear it and you resonate, then yeah, I'm talking to you. Right. If you hear it and it don't resonate, no, I'm not talking to you. If you don't like it, then obviously I'm not talking to you.
Okay, cool. Cool. I like those answers. What is your favorite part of the creative process?
Honestly, I have two favorite parts.
Okay.
I have the part where I've recorded the song and it sounds better than what it sounded in my head. Like, I've laid down the verses, I done ad-libs, doubles, and all that. I'm just hearing the song raw, no mix. And then hearing a finished project all the way through for the first time. Like, literally just sitting up, rolling something up, smoking, and then just sitting back and experiencing the album, not judging it, not analyzing the mix, not seeing where this could be played or who's going to listen to it, but just purely experiencing, being in my experience for the very first time, all the way through a project, like how I did with Hell's Kitchen. That, man, I almost started crying.
Okay, cool. Like the emotion. All right. Speak briefly about the number 319 and what is the significance of this number?
Are you hardwired? Look at that. So 319 was Jacoby and Kyler's room number at Xavier, which is, surprisingly enough, even though we're all from Memphis, I met Swaggerty in Xavier or at Xavier.
Yeah.
And we all bonded over music to the point to where we started to freestyle together. We would link up in his room, him and his other buddies. Of course, I didn't know them at the time. We would just link up, do our things, our extracurricular activities, and freestyle until curfew, basically. And over time, we developed a group that became the Lighting Deviants. It was me, now known as Swaggerty, Kai Wavy. I guess he's Just Cam now. We had Kazibit, Big March, Tina. We also had my boy Kennedy. We was a solid group. And we made music together. We made a lot of music together. We had listening parties. We would even invite some of our other friends that didn't make music. They'd come in and watch us freestyle for hours until curfew. Okay. And so that was kind of like the beginning of my friendship with Swaggerty, which shows kind of now in the music that we're making. It shows that we have a matured connection in the way that we spar each other on the beat. Shout out 319. Shout out the mics. Shout out the mics.
Right.
My boy.
Who do you think grew the most, worked the hardest, and worked the smartest during the making of Hell's Kitchen?
Honestly, we all should answer this question because I feel like we'll have different answers. I feel like After Death grew the most, especially because he did change his name during the creation of this, and that showed in the way he presented himself on the beat. Yeah. Especially because obviously we have differing experiences with making music, recording music, and putting it out. I feel like After Death went from 0 to 100 for real. Like we really dragged him by his locks throughout this entire process. I feel like Swaggerty worked the hardest. For one, the man was driving me to work every day and then picking me up from work just to go to a studio session. And if it's at his house, 9 times out of 10, he might drive me home. But After Death was also driving me home. Mm-hmm. And then he played trumpet on this album. He played guitar on this album. He laid keys and chords on this album. He learned how to produce on this album. He learned how to record on this album. And so, like, he even gave me the speakers to which I mixed and mastered the album on. So it's like, I feel like he really worked his ass off just to make it happen. Like, the beginning of this was Bluff City Bars. He put that concert on. Yeah. He got us the space for the listening party and made the connection with Walter just so we could do that. Shout out Walter and Sunstorm Studios. Thank you. And I think I worked the smartest, but I also think that just stems from me having the most experience. I done put out 20 albums. Yeah. And so, like, mixing and mastering, that's nothing for me. I had made templates for our voices so that 90% of the work is done and I can just tweak it for each song. Yeah. Or, like, recording, just pressing spacebar. Yeah. Like, even making the beat, I've been making beats so long that putting drums on the beat is nothing. Especially if I have a musician that's going to play the musical parts live. It ain't nothing for me to add a pad, add some atmosphere, some drums. That ain't nothing. Yeah. So I feel like I really added some drive and some execution to the project so that it would get done. Not only get done in a timely manner. Most people make albums this long in years. We made it in 6 months. And it sounds great. It don't sound like we made it in 6 months. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, that would be my lineup for sure.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. What is your favorite memory from making this album?
What is my favorite memory? I guess I want to say the making of Food for Thought. Because that beat came together so fast. And we was fried that day. Because we was like, this the last song. We got to end that shit out with a bang. Yeah. And Jacoby, he played this part, the main melody on the beat. And he was like, y'all feeling that? I was like, yes, bro, lay that down. We need that. And it was just so much fun making the beat. But addition to making the beat, I love seeing After Death's reaction to hearing my verse on the beat.
Yeah.
Because he didn't even want to be on the song. He didn't even want to be on the song, y'all. He was like, you know, I ain't got nothing else to say. You gonna hear that on the album. That he said he ain't got nothing else to say. Until he heard my verse on Food for Thought. It's like, you know what, let me, goddamn, I need an ad-lib, free Palestine, nigga. So, like, just being able to see my music affect somebody in real time to be like, yeah, I need to get on this.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song for sure. So that makes my favorite memory.
Okay, cool. Okay, while creating it, did any of the themes or songs resonate with you that had, you know, something going on in your life? If so, how?
So, for one, we can't eat together. First line, how do you keep going when you haven't seen a win? I'm not gonna lie, last year was very rough for me, especially like being unemployed, not being able to feed myself properly, not being able to take care of myself, and I'm working so hard towards a dream that I think is righteous for me and that I feel so much passion towards, that it should happen, not from a sense of entitlement, but because I worked so hard to make it happen. Like, I was in so many rooms with Recording Academy members. I mean, people that could really potentially change my life had they just, you know, saw me as a worthy investment, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And so, like, after years and years of consistently progressing and getting to a higher place and getting to a better position, it's like, damn, I still haven't won. Damn, I'm still fighting. Damn, I still gotta struggle. Like, I ain't made it yet. How can you keep going? And that was also during the time where I was on the outs with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, we was arguing real bad at that time. And the week of that I made that song, she had lost my dog. And then I was getting ready to get kicked out. It was really rough during that time. So, like, that was the time where I made the decision where it's either you with me or you against me. If you against me, we can't eat together. Don't try to come around later when I do get that win and try to eat at my table if we can't eat together now. If you looking down on me now, I'm gonna be looking down on you later.
Right.
And truth be told, we even got asked this at the listening party, like, what were the feelings that went into that song? And it's just struggle, just trying to fight to survive, the need to make it to the next day, the need to have needs be met. It's been really rough, but honestly, I resonate with all the songs. Bluff City Badu, I was becoming more and more committed with my shawty. Shout out to her. Yeah. Shout out my beignet. Yeah. Motion. We was having a concert. A paid concert at that. That was my first paid concert. So it's like, you ain't finna stop my motion. Yeah. I feel that way about every song. I left my home. We seeing all these army ads. Folks folks is finna go to war. Folks is getting deployed. But I ain't need my home from the army. Yeah. The army? No. You ain't about to get my life for something I don't believe in. And that was pretty consistent throughout the whole tape.
Okay. Cool beans. Okay. What's 1 to 3 things that you want people to take away from this album?
For one, let some young niggas in the game, bro.
Yeah.
Let some young niggas in the game. We've been listening to the same 10 people for 20 years now. Let some young niggas in the game. We got something we want to say, bro. Memphis don't have to sound the same for the next 10 years. It's a lot of talented people that's making some really beautiful music. We ain't gotta sound like CMG or PRE. We ain't gotta sound like Yo Gotti, Young Dolph, or Pooh Shiesty, or Big 30. Shout out to them. Love the music, but there's other music being made here. Right. And again, we've been listening to the same folks forever. Yeah. Folks keep asking, where are the new superstars? Where are the new superstars? You gotta support them while they not superstars. Yeah. Superstars ain't made tomorrow. They ain't made yesterday. They made over a long period of time. Yeah. And of course, it's our due diligence to do the work to build a fan base. And I don't even like to call folks fans. These people are supporters. They real people. They paying. They got a life just like we got a life. They got things they want to get done, and I'm happy to help them get it done.
Right.
If this could be mutually beneficial, let's make it mutually beneficial. Let some young niggas in. Yeah. 2, we cooked up. We cooked up. Nobody can tell me this tape ain't hard. Mm-hmm. It's Hell's Kitchen, and I was on their ass like Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. No, we was cooking, and it was hot as hell in my room, and we finna drop it, and it's hot as hell again. So like, we definitely cooked. I hope y'all find some good music out of this. I hope y'all find a bop that you can put on the playlist. DJs, if y'all listening, spin that jump in the club. Yeah. I promise food for thought go up. Yeah. I promise we can't eat together. Come on, that beat. Come on, bro. And thirdly, create with your friends, support your friends, have fun with your friends. We young, and most of the people that's watching this is probably between 20 to 30. We still young, we still figuring it out. And this will probably be A and B. Make it exist first and make it better. But have fun with your friends. Make something with your friends because y'all are all have a vying input on it. Y'all will make it what y'all want to make it. And if you can make something raw and real now, imagine what you can make with your friends later when all y'all got the resources. Mm-hmm. Sure. We made Hell's Kitchen now in 3 bedrooms. Imagine we doing a state-of-the-art studio with all the instruments, with all this background singers. Just imagine. Yeah. The world is big and my dreams are bigger.
All right, and what's your favorite bar that you wrote?
My favorite bar from After Death is if you want to listen to me talk clever, go watch my TED Talk, nigga. No, go watch my TED Talk. And as a person that's watched his TED Talk, y'all need to go watch his TED Talk if it's still available. Yeah. No, that shit was so tough, bro.
What's the story behind it?
I'm not gonna tell his story for him, but I will say that he was talking his shit. He was feeling himself. He was on his high horse, and he was like, "This ain't the time for me to be lyrical, miracle, spiritual individual. I'm finna talk something real, and I'm finna tell my story straight like that." My favorite line from Swaggerty is probably, "You could be doing everything right." What do you say? You could be doing everything right and the world still go left or something like that. Because I knew he was speaking directly to me. That was also during the time where I was having a lot of issues with my mom.
You doing it right, but that don't mean the world gonna behave.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great bar.
That was a great bar. And I felt that bar in my spirit. I was finna say another bar, but that's not even on this tape. I think you know what bar I'm gonna say. Will my boy still have a job if I just woke up a little early? I was like, and that's real. Also, if you ain't eating up the beat, who cares what you thought? That straight up, because if none of y'all is making music, your opinion matters little. Does it hit? Does it hit to you? Cool. But the details of the music, you can't speak on that.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Last question. Favorite bar for someone else?
Oh, I guess I just answered that.
Yeah, you can answer for yourself.
So for myself, I don't know. What is my favorite bar for myself?
Oh, I was asking.
See the signs, Graham Hess. It's a damn mess. The things they do to you, I cut them off for much less. Character fly short like ply holes. No, that whole little stanza is tough. Especially because if you've seen the movie Signs, the main actor in it is Graham Hess. And then you gotta see the signs like Graham Hess to know that something's wrong. And we stick around relationships that we shouldn't be in. I cut them off for much less, especially me now. No, I'm Mr. Lee for sure.
Oh my.
I guess the other line would be, how do you keep going when you haven't seen a win? Because somehow I'm still pushing myself, and I'm looking for that win. I'm hoping this album is the win. You know, y'all fuck with your boys. Y'all fuck with your boys, so hopefully we'll get a win. But yeah.